This jockey is in hot water this evening.
No mistake that he was trying to tase me.
Going bathroom in their driveway is not nice.
Humiliating. Got a food problem.
Shut up, all the parents.
He had consumed some alcohol.
There's a punch! Let's swing!
He's not a fighter, he's a lover.
Will she go in the midget?
Yanked off the air yesterday following some questionable remarks.
Well, I don't get the rain man call.
I was offended.
Siegel often draws his audience at the expense of others.
No one's ever sent me a nude selfie before.
Surely not again.
Unfortunately, I'd planned on doing a selfie right about here.
Siegel crossed the line when he started laughing at the caller with the colostomy bag.
Funny is that?
That's pretty funny. I'm still not sure what happened.
Daddy, what do you do when you go to work?
Arts.
I'm not incompetent. You're incompetent. You better know.
Don't tell me to calm down. Oh, damn! Where can I get some marijuana?
Excuse me?
Look, my book.
I'm about as politically correct as your proverbial turd in a punch bowl.
The headline was something like city manager gets massage in underwear in front of coworkers. Did somebody find that real quick?
I got it.
You got it?
You got the headline pretty accurate.
Isn't that pretty close, though?
Video of city worker in underwear getting a massage in front of employees prompts investigation.
Okay, who's the tattletale? Who's the tattletale?
Well, who's shooting the video?
Well, that's all. Thank you. Respect my privacy. So what is? I don't even know what is the story though. I don't know what the story is.
A 5-minute video that shows Trenton's health officer in her underwear receiving a massage in a conference room in front of other employees has triggered an investigation by the city and is being reviewed by the prosecutor's office. Wearing only a bra and panties, a woman uses a massage device to treat the health officer's shoulders, arms, back, stomach, and legs for cellulite reduction.
Oh, yeah, that took a weird turn. So wait, go back for a second. Mm-hmm. So she's in a conference room with all the other employees in there?
That's a second floor conference room on North Broad.
And she stripped down to her bra and panties and laid on the conference room table while all the other employees were around?
Yes, while the employees are sitting at the conference table looking on.
Wow.
But is it so? They are referring to her. Her name's Yvette as a health officer.
Hey, baby.
Was it a demonstration of sorts?
Okay. Well, I remember one station that I worked at. There was somebody who worked in the mailroom. Arturo was his name. Mm-hmm. Good guy, really good guy. Where'd Arturo live? Was he in Jersey City? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He was in the mailroom. Nope, Fort Lee. Anyway, he was in the mailroom. But he also was a massage therapist. So in the mailroom, he set up a table. This is at the radio station.
Right.
And you could book an appointment with Arturo on your own. It was on your own. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was through the station or anything. But you could book a 30-minute appointment, and you would go into the mailroom, and you would take off all your clothes. Or, you would strip down to whatever you were comfortable in.
To your comfort level.
Right. And then you'd get up on the table, and Arturo would give you a massage. And everybody, it was great. For people that loved it, I used to go all the time.
And management was cool with that?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Would that not float anymore?
Or did management also receive massages?
massages?
So sort of like, if you're not going to say anything, we're not going to say anything.
That could have been. Yeah, maybe that's the case.
Because he wasn't getting
that guy saw so much of Sharon Daster's butthole.
He wasn't getting paid by the company.
No, he was getting paid by the employees.
Right. But
I still don't think a company would let you do that now.
And he didn't pay the company to rent the space.
No. No, it was like, if you want to go, go. I think Pullman got massaged.
So, yes, everybody was.
Yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
You do talk very highly of...
he was very... I even went to his apartment.
Of that time.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. I don't...
So you did an appointment at his house?
His apartment, yeah.
So was he... I thought you said he worked in the mailroom.
He did. And
it sounds like he's doing massages all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's how he made money.
It was his side hustle.
Yeah, that's how he made money. He was fantastic.
So when did the mail get sorted?
He'd get there early.
I'll get to it.
No.
Oh, you had to do the massages before business hours.
No, he would do the mail sorting before business hours, and then the rest of the business day he would give massages. It was great. Oh my God, it was fantastic.
Well, why did you have to go to his house then if he was there?
He was booked one day.
Oh.
And you had an injury of some sorts?
I'd kind of become reliant on him. And so I went to his, he was...
man, my back's just not right.
I mean, you couldn't book him up all day. And he was like, listen, I will give you an hour-long massage, but you have to come to the apartment. I was like, okay. So I went to the apartment, took all my clothes off, and laid in the middle of his living room. It was fantastic. But would a company do that today? Would a company say, we're going to have an employee who does massages on the side? There's no way.
I could see a company...
Tyler.
Not having their employee do it.
Yeah, if they
Like
brought in an outside
licensed
company.
Masseuse.
Right, which Arturo was on his way to doing.
Oh, he was?
Oh, yeah, he was going to massage school.
Okay. Did he ever finally get certified?
I don't know. I got fired before that. But it wouldn't be like, oh, hey, listen, so once the show's over, if you guys don't mind, we're going to set Kristen up in an empty office, and she's going to give massages to everybody in the office. No company's going to let that go on right now.
Now, I'm trying to watch the video. It says it's been deleted.
I couldn't see. I looked for the video.
But you can see the screenshot from it.
Wait.
And you see the other employees just at their table looking on.
Oh, that's her bra strap coming down her arm.
Yes, and then in the background you see a fellow city worker.
So what's going on here? I don't even understand what's going on.
Could she not get to the masseuse's house that day?
Oh, Arturo was booked. He was very booked. No. What is the like? What's going on there though?
What are they charging her with?
With this woman from Trenton? Yeah.
Well, she hasn't been charged. It's.
Oh, I thought you said she got charged.
No.
Oh, she's being investigated.
Yes, just to see.
Is this going to be taxpayer money?
Well, who paid for it is the big question. Also, it's their big concern is it's happening in the government building during business hours. I know that wasn't a concern at the radio station building during business hours, but the company was providing services not vetted by the government.
Okay,
putting employees at risk. They point out.
How are the employees at risk?
Look at the ones only half kicking
back.
Was
she going to get hit by the 10-pen machine?
No, they go on to say, like, what if they were told that they had to sit and watch this against their will?
Oh,
they were not.
Did people have to watch Arturo?
No. As a matter of fact, he had a little, like a piece of paper with tape on it, and he would tape it on the door massaging session.
Like, don't come in.
Right, like, hey, I'm looking at Daster's butthole. No one walk in. So we knew not to go in. They're not making employees watch her get a massage.
Well, these are questions that they're investigating.
But who would even care that it happened on company time?
Again, maybe there's a context here, but the description and the screenshot, it is weird.
But what is... I don't understand what the cellulite thing is. I don't want to see that.
Well, no, it's just some treatment that this woman was having, right? Is it one of those massage gun things?
Oh, like what are those called? Pulsar, whatever it is.
It says you can see... They describe the equipment.
You see anything naked?
An electronic wand.
Oh.
But think about...
How you doing?
When Elliot... And it's rare. Diane's very put together. But whenever Elliot sees a bra strap...
Oh, yes.
It's like, oh my God, what are you in 5th grade?
Yes, he's a mess. This woman...
I couldn't sit... Well, I mean, I could sit there. I definitely wouldn't tattletale.
A 19-year vet of this department is sitting there in her bra with the strap pulled down.
Front and center, Siegel.
And she looks like she's oiled up. Did you think that too from the screenshot?
Yes.
Or there's something put on her maybe to help with the wand. It's strange.
I don't understand. So did somebody had to tell?
If you were put in that situation and you didn't want to be, you're not telling anybody.
What situation? Where I'm having to watch
Where you're
my
forced to like sit around a conference table and watch this woman have this treatment done to her.
See, Diane's really struck on what could be...
I wouldn't tell.
A position of influence forcing people to watch something they don't want to watch. I didn't get that sense my first read-through.
Oh, that they weren't forced? Here's how I would look at it. Forced or not. You know what I'm not doing right now? Working.
No, but they could have been. We didn't see the video. Were they still conducting some sort of business?
How can I pay attention to that? I'm looking at tiggies and a bra.
Exactly.
How am I supposed to conduct business?
And I say exactly.
I'm reading through the PowerPoint.
For you, I'd be looking down at my table or my desktop the
I'd be
entire
looking
time.
down at a boner.
Oh yeah, it says were they retaliated against?
How were they being retaliated against? You guys didn't make budget. Watch this.
So sit down.
Would Arturo strip you of most of your clothing, or
you undress to your comfort level?
Okay, so he let you choose.
Yes.
Would he ever say that's too much, Elliot? Would he call you Elliot or Mr. Siegel? What did he call you?
On.
Mr. Siegel. He called me Elliot.
Okay, I don't know.
And would you be under a sheet and like he'd roll the sheet down like just to the like you almost see butt crack, but you don't?
I'm going to tell you something very, very true.
No sheet.
No, he had a sheet, but he one time, I think it's one of the only times that I've almost been brought to tears during a massage. He like it was tough bread dough. He kneaded my ass cheeks so hard I almost cried.
Like hurt so good.
No, it was painful. I arched my back. I was like a seal coming off of that table. And when he was doing that, it wasn't through the sheet. I mean, he was fingers.
Okay.
I don't even want to say on buns, in buns. He was kneading so hard. So he had a sheet, yeah. But if he did that to my buns, I'm sure he did it to Sharon's.
And did you say that this was a massage table or just like a folding table?
No. He brought a massage table in there. Yeah, like there wasn't I did, you know, like the part that you put your face in.
Yeah, the little cradle.
Yeah, I had that at his apartment, but not at the station.
Because Yvette in this video, she's just sitting in a chair.
I one time got yelled at of monopolizing Arturo's time.
It's been 50 minutes.
In general or for one session?
No, sometimes I would schedule 2 appointments in the same day.
What was so stressful that you needed to take 2 slots?
Nothing, but Arturo was so good.
And weren't you supposed to be working?
I was already done with my shift. It was after 10. So I was done. Line 1. Oh, but back to this one. But like nobody was made to watch.
Well, I think they don't know that.
What? I still don't understand who was the tattletale. I don't understand how it got out. Even if you hated it, you're really going to go to like some watchdog group and
you
go.
You think you struck the jackpot if you don't like this person anyway?
Because
the manager, and then if they forced you to do something like that, no, if you want to get them fired,
you're the health advisor in Trenton.
I mean. And she's been with the place for a long time, hasn't she?
Yeah, but there's no payout in it. There we go.
So, all of the reports say bra and underwear, but the screenshot from NJ.com is just the bra.
Right.
Well,
here she is standing in front of everyone.
Wow. She definitely only had on underwear.
I like those skivs, too.
They're lace.
Yeah, they are. Also, she's trying to hide part of them from me. I know where they are. Okay, that's weird. Oh,
now it's weird.
No.
When you see the picture.
Yeah, because that's in front of all the employees.
Yes.
You know, before we did see her bra.
Yeah,
and
but
and
that's
not just
different.
like
That's different. That's different.
Now because she's pantsless.
Yes.
Well,
Like-
I've never seen Diane pantsless.
The true story.
Wow.
This over the weekend, but people did, and it's a hell of a follow-up. Now, it doesn't have to do with snot rockets in the shower. And I will say this.
It's involving something else Kristen does that we're going to find out about.
I would bet Kristen does it.
Oh.
I would bet Kristen does it. I know I do it. I'm guilty. 100%.
Am I?
I'm going to say no because you don't do it at all. I'm going to say Diane, not guilty. Husband Scott, 100% guilty. You spit in the kitchen sink?
No.
Wait, hold on. I see Kristen's head moving, but it's only in my peripheral. I can't see if it's going
Oh, my God.
sideways, no, or up and down. Yes, I'm going to look full left, and yes, there you go.
Jesus.
Was I right?
You were wrong.
You spit in the sink?
I do it at a very specific time. Spitting time. No. There's a time I do it
After
and
running?
Yes, and I try to hide. I put my head as far down into the sink as possible. So
Wait,
that,
can I finish? Can I finish what you do?
Yeah.
Right in the drain, not in the basin.
Well, I'm always aiming for the drain. Yeah,
Well,
sure.
I'm always aiming for the toilet. And I don't know. It's always wet.
But I it's not so much that I get it in the drain. I'm trying to shield my family from seeing what I'm doing.
I will spit every time I'm doing dishes. I will sometimes...
Why?
Say again?
Why?
Why do I spit in a urinal every time I pee?
Is it like Pavlov's dog? You suddenly get really like spitty when you're doing dishes now?
No.
So you have to spit?
During dishes?
Yeah.
Come on. I'm running. Like, I'm a mess.
I'm a mess. I'm doing dishes.
He's work up a full sweat.
What does it matter? Will you ever be walking through the living room and get like right now? I got a little I could empty that out right now. If I were anywhere in the house, like not in the bathroom, I would walk right to the kitchen sink and put that right in there.
See, that I won't do. So
why? But don't put on airs like, oh, the way I do it, it's fine. It's no different.
It's different.
How?
There's context that almost, for some, warrants the use of the sink.
What
It's
about the bathroom
still-
sink?
I clearly am hiding it or trying to hide it. So
Well, you're
I know-
100% hiding
I
it.
know it's not right.
It's not wrong. Everybody spits in the sink. Well, except Diane.
I don't think I ever have.
How have you never spit in the sink?
I don't know. I don't spit a lot.
Kristen, will you
stop spitting in the sink?
Do you spit in the sink washing dishes? Or do you spit in the sink like if you just get a little phlegmy? Phlegmy. But not when you're washing dishes? No.
No.
After you wash, kind of the exclamation point on I've finished the dishes, lug in the drain.
Tooey.
So is that because she thinks
I killed those dishes?
I'll tell you what.
It'll like it's bad because you're washing the dishes. You don't want to add to what's going on in the sink, or she just realizes that maybe it's a little too animal-like to be spitting in the dishwasher in the sink.
Why is
at
it
this
animal-like
time.
though?
Elliot, come on.
I'm being completely serious.
I do it, and I'm telling you it is.
I make coffee every day, right? Using the coffee pot.
Mm-hmm.
When I take that pot, first pot of the morning, it has to heat up. When I take the carafe to the sink, while it's filling up, I spit in that sink every time.
Oh, you do it here too?
By the way, this sink doesn't get used. My spit in that sink is probably the nicest thing I've done.
Do you ever try to hide it?
From who? At home?
Anyone, yeah.
No.
So you've never hit your forehead on the wire sink grid?
Oh my God, how low are you getting?
I try to go below the countertop.
No, I go from right here, just right in. Miss Manners will tell you, no, never.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know what? Now she's back.
Reclaimed her senses.
But why? Not? Honestly, to me, it's not a big deal.
Clearly.
If Jackie is sick, she spits in the sink.
No, she doesn't.
Swear to God, I've heard her.
I doubt that. Like she's walking by and she's like, I'm going to be sick. And then she's like throwing up into the sink.
No, but like if she's like fighting a cold or something.
Stop.
Elliot, I'm going to be sick.
Worst noises.
Well, that's not me. That's her.
You're louder.
But why is that? Why that doesn't bother me? Again, I would go back to a previous Miss Manners column and just tell you, rinse it. That's all.
I thought you were going to say stay away from the sink.
Oh, no, just rinse it down. That's all. I would bet 90% of people spit in the sink.
At certain times or at all times?
Regularly. And you're regularly, by the way.
Every other day. Ladies. Why did I say it like that?
Line 2. Hi, Elliot. Good morning.
Yeah, that's me.
Do people who dip... No, I'm being serious.
Oh, God.
No. Hold on one second, sir. Hold on one second. Don't hang up.
Oh.
Do people who dip spit in the sink? Why is that bad?
That's a whole nother level.
If somebody dips, who do we know that dip? Hobie. If Hobie's washing dishes or blood off a knife, does Hobie, while he's dipping, does he spit in the sink? Yes. I bet people who dip spit in the sink all the time. I got a lip in. I'm working in the kitchen. Right into the sink. Would a restaurant tell you can't spit in the sink?
I would bet yes.
Why?
Because they try to be so like loud about employees must wash hands and you know.
Oh yeah, no. I do think after taking a piss they should wash
Back
their
in the
hands.
kitchen, you want to see employees spitting in the sink?
What are they doing in the sink? They're rinsing things to go down the sink. There's raw turkey juice going down the sink. What's wrong with my spit? You'd rather eat my spit than raw turkey juice.
I'm going to throw up.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Hey, both me and my wife will have no problem spitting in a sink. In fact, my wife, in the mornings, she'll get a lot of phlegm and stuff, and I can hear, and no big deal. You just run the water, man. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Can I ask you this, though, and I want you to be honest, and I'm not talking S about your wife. However, when you hear your wife try to, like, hawk, doesn't it sound lame?
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
What do you mean by lame?
Does not know how to do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like weak. Like weak.
Yeah, like when Jackie is like... Like it's
Sounds
not,
like a cat spitting.
It's not
I
pro.
got to tell you something else.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something else. A while back, and you just brought it up again, every time you're at the urinal, you spit in the urinal.
Always.
9 times out of 10, a lot of guys, most guys do that. But
Absolutely.
The big pisser was when we started having to wear the masks. Did you for a while forget, and you go and you spit in the urinal and you spit in your mask?
Couple times, yeah.
Yep.
No, you're right. Couple times. All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, you hate to be driving on the road right now. Look over and see someone nodding to the radio.
Yeah. No, you did. You forget.
How many times did that happen?
Just a couple. Just a couple. At restaurants. Like you go in to pick up.
Not here.
No, I never wore a mask in here.
No, when we would leave.
Yeah, but I don't stop at the urinal on the way out. But like if I went to pick up food or something, like early on,
yeah,
and I would use their bathroom, I'd go in there and I'd pee and I'd be like, well, this is normally when it's not like I tell myself, I just do. And they'd be like, crap, mask is wet.
Ew.
And then you would have to be face to face with the cashier or whatever?
Yeah.
With a wet mask that you clearly spit in?
They didn't know it was wet.
Yeah, you could see it through a lighter weight mask.
No, but I wore a cloth one, so you couldn't see.
Oh, so this was never when you first had like the surgical mask.
Never wore a surgical mask. I wore the cloth
he
one.
had 2.
I wore the cloth one.
3.
Oh no, I guess maybe like one day I did.
Remember when we were calling? Was it Sam for some Billy Joel nugget?
Yes, and you couldn't hear him?
And he had to call back.
Barely understand him.
Because he had so many masks on.
Line 1. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
So glad it's over.
I know, right? Hi, Elliot in the morning.
What's up, Elliot?
Hey, who's this?
Let's just say I am a dip spitter in the sink, and my wife can't stand it. I mean, and I try not to, but every time I walk by the sink, I just try to get down that little hole in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now,
and,
can I ask you this, though? Because obviously you've got like a bottle or something also around the house. Well, probably more than one that you spit in. You don't just empty that down the sink, rinse it, and reuse it. Like, that gets thrown out.
that I do not. I take it outside, I dump it out, and I throw it, throw the...
bottle in your neighbor's yard.
But
if you're walking by the sink, you'll spit, right?
Several times a day.
So,
yes.
yeah,
And,
I get it.
I tell myself I shouldn't be doing this, but I can't resist. It's right there.
I don't know why I do it when I wash dishes. I have no idea. But is the only reason, thank you, sir, is the only reason it bothers people is because it's the kitchen?
Yeah, like Chris wonders, when it's not a dishwashing situation, will you only do it if the sink is empty? Like when you're walking by.
What do you, like there's no dishes in there?
Correct.
I'll spit around the dishes.
So that's a no. You'll do it whenever.
I don't spit on the dishes.
Oh, good. Thank you.
The dishes end up in the dishwasher, You ever use a fork at a restaurant?
I know you bring that up all the time.
How many
I try not to
millions
think
of mouths?
about it.
How many millions of disgusting mouths have been on that? Yeah, what's the big deal? But I don't spit on. I will spit around the dishes. I don't spit on the dishes.
And as a follow-up,
not an animal.
Chris wonders then if you're spitting with dishes and bowls in the sink.
Yeah.
Will you run the water when you're spitting?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of surprised at that. Yeah.
Why?
Because you just would seem like, well, I don't want to waste water.
No. If I spit in the sink, I run water. Sometimes I don't know if it goes down or if it just holds on to the bottom of that plate. But I will run the sink.
That's shocking.
Oh, thank you.
Then you may do. I wasn't even going to ask the third part because I thought you wouldn't be a water guy.
Oh, what's the third part?
Chris turns on the garbage disposal.
To grind it up? What does he have in there?
So that you're not doing.
No. Ugh. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Hi, Debbie from Woodbridge.
Hey, Debbie from Woodbridge. What can I do for you?
How you doing, my friend? Listen, I'm dying listening to your show about spitting. I'm a woman, and I will spit wherever I need to spit. I can spit a loogie. Like, if I got to spit, Elliot, I got to spit, right?
Right. I understand.
Especially when I'm sick. Like if you're sick or something, you're always coughing that shit up.
Ma'am.
Oh, sorry, I'm cussing.
Yeah, don't cuss. Don't cuss.
I forgot.
I will cuss when I have to cuss.
Damn it.
Yeah. Now, so you'll spit.
Seriously though, Daddy said spit. If you got to spit, you got to spit. Yes. I'll be driving down the highway, down the road, and I'll be like, roll that window down. I'll be like, spit a loogie right out the window.
I bet that thing is good and thick. There's no spray coming off of that.
Oh God, I should enter myself in some watermelon contest. I probably win that stuff.
What did she say about Daddy?
So good.
Daddy said if you got to spit. What?
You got to spit it out. That's right.
No, wait. What did you ask me about my tongue?
You roll your tongue.
Do I roll it? What do you mean?
Do you roll your tongue when you spit?
No.
If you got a good loogie, do you roll?
Oh my God.
You got to roll your tongue, Elliot.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Saying that I would appreciate it, and it was a list of things that you're never supposed to flush down the toilet. Some of them on there, not surprising at all. Some of them surprise me, and some people are flushing stuff regularly that I would have never expected. for example, you ever flush food down the toilet?
No.
That's come up before.
Apparently, that's a big deal.
People do that?
Yes.
It was in passing, and I was shocked by it, but it was a lot of apartment living where you found that.
Apartments? Why? Oh, because
you
you
don't want to take trash out.
Okay, but why wouldn't you garbage dispose it?
Well, first of all, not every apartment has that.
True. Or just throw it in the garbage. Well, yeah, but then I guess you don't. Then now you're stuck with the garbage.
Yeah.
And listen, the only thing that goes down that toilet is food and drink. So why not do it before it all looks the same? They said you're never supposed to put flush food down the toilet. And I was shocked at the number of people that do.
It is, when you first hear it, it is pretty discombobulating.
Even the author of the article
has flushed food.
Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. Like we've heard you're never supposed to flush like ass weepays down the toilet. Like that we
We've
know.
heard horror stories from plumbers.
Right. Well, remember, you see those, what do they call those? The blobs or
the
whatever
fat
they are?
Somethings.
Fat blobs.
Yeah.
Fat blobs. Oh, you know the other thing? Let me hit pause on the food for a second. You know the other thing that you're not supposed to flush down the toilet? And I'm guilty of this. And I had no idea. I'll have to stop. Paper towels.
Well, they always talk about how toilet paper is designed to be
break
flushed.
apart.
Yeah.
Which is why if you leave toilet paper in the toilet, just toilet paper. I mean, you use it. But if you have toilet paper in the toilet and you don't flush and you come back like 3 hours later, it looks like somebody blew it up. But yeah, it breaks down.
I always feel bad if
paper towels you're not supposed to flush.
Paper towels to me are obvious.
Common sense.
Why is that obvious?
But I feel bad if I have to
they're
use it. If
sturdy.
I have to use a tissue, I'm like, God damn, I know I'm not supposed to do this.
You can flush a tissue.
No, you're not supposed to.
Why?
Because of the makeup of it. It's
Tissue?
much too rough on the pipes. Yeah.
Oh, right down the toilet.
Oh, then you have a fatberg.
No, I paper towel, once I read the reasoning behind a paper towel.
The thickness?
No, it has nothing to do with the thickness.
Get a load of this, Diane. They're saying no cardboard boxes.
See, no. Paper towels are designed to absorb water. Mm-hmm. That's why you're not supposed to flush it.
I would just look at it and go, that's too sturdy to flush. It's not going to break down.
Sturdy? What kind of hand towels are you, or paper towels are you using?
Think about the paper towels that, I know you don't use them, but the ones that are in the restrooms here.
I'll flush these sometimes too.
But if
But
you're
when
not
they get
flushing
wet-
tissues because it won't break down, there's no way paper towel's breaking down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's right. You have your house is going to be raised the foundation because of the tissues.
But why? I don't understand. Like tissue, you can flush.
No, you
If
cannot.
you blow your nose,
You're not supposed to.
Are you serious? That's not on my list.
So when you run out of toilet paper and you're like, oh, that's okay, there's a box of tissues, be careful with how much tissue you use. Because it'll wreck a system of pipes.
Can I also offer a suggestion there that has nothing to do with flushing? But sometimes if you're like, oh, I ran out of toilet paper, I'm going to use a tissue, don't wet it.
Okay.
No, because it breaks apart, and then you've got little tissue balls all over your a-hole, and you got to sit there like you're an animal at the zoo picking it out. It's horrible.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, am I going to line one? Kristen, you flush tissues? Yeah, she shouldn't. I'm going to use that now like I know it. Never tissues. You know what else they said that you shouldn't flush? I don't use these, except very, very infrequently.
Did you accuse me of stirring with one earlier in my mocktail?
Oh, a tampon? No, I know you're not supposed to flush a tampon. That you wrap up like a little mouse and throw it in the garbage. You see the little tail coming out of it. No. You shouldn't flush a tampon, nor a pad for that matter.
Of course not.
Okay, well, I'm just telling. That's absorbent. Well, most of them are. Sometimes they're not, and I can tell. No, Q-tips.
Who's flushing Q-tips?
I do.
You do?
I never. Well, first of all, it's very rare that I use one. If my keys can't get it out, why would I think a Q-tip can? However, you're not supposed to flush a Q-tip.
Could you imagine if Diane just learned that and she uses 4+ a day?
Yeah.
Line one. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Alex.
Hey, Alex, where are you calling me from, sir?
From New York City.
Excellent. What can I do for you?
So I just like to add about flushing the food down the toilet.
Right.
I think it's real common at buffets where they would charge you if you leave food or if you ordered food from like a buffet style where you order and then they make it off for you and then you just can't finish it. Like I have, asked my girlfriend to stuff some food in her purse, go to the bathroom and flush it down. Just so we don't get charged like an inhorn price for eating all your food.
I know where you're coming from. There was this place. It was a garbage joint. Hano, they're out of business now. But they were the same way. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet. But if you left any food on your plate, they would charge you for it, which is a real dick move. But a lot of times people there would just, quote, drop plates. I like the idea of taking it to the bathroom and flushing it, though. That's smart. That's really smart. But you don't flush food at home, do you?
At home, I mean, like soups or things I don't want to shove down the sink. I would, it's because, I'm, like broth, any kind of like stew, you would flush down toilets.
Stew? That big pot roast in there?
Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing with like will you flush rice and pasta?
Oh, like no, rice and pasta, no, unless I would try to take out any kind of solid things out of the stew or whatever if I could.
Right.
But
well, yeah, I mean, you don't want to flush a bone.
throwing it in the sink or something,
Yeah. So, but anyway, when they talk about I interrupted myself. But yeah, given that human waste is made up of former food, doesn't seem like it should be that big a deal to flush leftover food. The author goes on to say, I do this a lot. Either A, something that we're not keeping, or B, leftovers that I didn't get to, right down the toilet.
I don't think I've ever flushed food in my life.
I know that I probably have. And the only time that I guess that I have is if like I ate in the bathroom where I would have flushed
Which is
it.
so common.
It used to be.
Put it between your legs.
Say again? No, I would set the plate on the ground, clean up, and then dump my whatever's in there.
You were just like adding it on top of your own waste.
It hit my noodle. No.
So when I hear the line that you read about, given that human waste is made up of former food, and I kind of cringed, you're like, get over it. But I'm telling you the same thing, and you're like, oh, come on. Why would I want to combine the two?
The other one, and now this one, again, I don't do this a lot because I don't use it a lot, but I'm definitely guilty of doing it. Do you know how many people spit gum out into the toilet? And you are not supposed to flush gum.
Well, you can imagine that could really screw up your pipes.
Why? Why would I imagine that?
I don't know. If you continually do that, you're going to create a huge blockage.
Where?
Along the pipes.
Where is the gum getting stuck in the water on the way to the reservoir? I can understand at the reservoir why it's a bad idea.
But there could be other buildup in your pipes that it's just sticking onto.
Hey, dude, you flush gum?
All the time.
Only if it's xylitol.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, people flush gum all the time. And I will say this, this may be an incorrect statement. I feel like more people chew gum. Oh, not today. I can't take construction today. If you knew the fight that I'm having with this monitor, if they're going to start, there it just went again. Maybe that's what's doing it. Listen close. You're going to hear monitors start flying. Where was I? Oh, no. The most people chew gum outside the house. So if you go into a public bathroom to take a piss, right in the drink.
You see it in urinals a lot.
You do see a lot in urinals. But
urinals, it's not.
It's not flushing in a urinal though, because it's on the cake.
But I'll take gum all day over pubic hair.
As to what you're seeing in a urinal.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant for chewing.
Okay.
Line 4. Hi, Elliot. In the morning. Hello.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, this is Jason. last year we took a family trip to Greece, and in the condo or the house that we stayed in, they had signs up that said not to flush paper towels. We're like, all right, that's, who flushes paper towels down the toilet? So we were, using the toilet paper and flushing it, and after about 2 or 3 days, the whole system clogged up, and they had to come in and clean all the pipes out.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. And that was from tissue.
Yes. I guess, their systems, you throw it in the...
I got you. Hey, you're cutting out real quick. Hold tight 1 second for me. Hair.
Just like you clean out a hairbrush and people do that?
Flush hair?
Yeah.
According to this, they do. The toilet seems like a good spot to toss the nest of hair you just pulled off your hairbrush or out of your shower drain. However, longer strands of hair are going to cause problems in the pipes.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times, like if I have like hair that's caught up in the drain, I'll take a tissue, grab it, and then both go into the toilet.
Oh, good. Double clog.
How can I compound this problem?
It's almost like they're telling you only use toilet paper.
Yes.
1 and 2.
Right.
And I guess vomit.
Yeah.
Like I said, we've heard the horror stories from the plumbers.
Cotton balls? I don't use cotton balls.
So people are...
Cotton ball you should be able to flush.
No.
Also
taking off
sand.
makeup and throwing cotton balls into the toilet?
I don't use makeup.
Well...
No, I don't.
No one accused you of doing said thing.
Oh, you're saying like if a woman is taking off like her eye cream, that you would like just use the swabby thing and throw it in the like a toilet.
Yeah.
Is this all done because
it's a garbage can?
But it is nasty to see like garbage in a bathroom because it's out in the open. It's not hidden enough. So is that why people use the toilet? They're like, get it out of here. I don't want to see it.
I don't understand what you mean.
He doesn't like to see the unsightly trash.
Yeah, I hate trash in the bathroom. It's disgusting. Because it's never, it's hair, it's tissues, it's floss. It's just not stuff I want to look at.
Don't flush floss. That's on the list.
That also makes sense.
Well, I don't use it. Wait, so you don't like somebody having a trash can inside the bathroom?
No, I have one, but I just,
oh, really?
It's nasty.
Oh, yeah. Well, that doesn't bother me.
I'd rather collect all the garbages from the house and leave garbage in bathroom to children or wife.
Because they got to wrap the mice.
No, it has nothing to do with just that. It's just all of it.
Well, no, but that's where the mice go.
You have to, that garbage, when you have to put your hand on top to push it into the bag.
Oh, it's bad. Right. I'll tell you what's worse. Sometimes if you think you got the contact out of the container and you throw it in there and you're like, I'm not wasting that money. And you go in there and there's a mouse in there wearing your contact. There's a problem.
That's another one. Contact lenses.
Oh,
everything is in
right in the drink.
In those waste paper baskets or garbage cans.
Oh, I throw my contact lenses in the toilet.
You do?
Not every night, but a lot of nights, yeah.
Plastic in the oceans?
Yeah.
Please.
It's bare. You know how malleable that is? Plus, I'm helping the blind fish.
Okay. It lasts for how long in your eyes, and you think that just disintegrates real easy?
No, I mean, it probably sits somewhere, but yeah, no, I do that.
It's one less fish, Diane, that has to pretend
That's right.
that they can see
They don't
in a
squint.
job interview.
Hi, Elliot in the morning. Hello?
Hey, it's me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, so my son bought aquarium snails one time, and I told him, I said, 2 are going to become 200. So he didn't want them anymore. Nobody would take them. So he flushed them in the toilet. So that day, I'm prepping for a colonoscopy. So I sit down, douche it out. And, of course, when you're prepping for a colonoscopy, you look in the toilet. So I look in the toilet. I see snails. They're clinging to the bowl. I had no idea what was going on. And I'm just like, I thought I was crapping out. I had no idea. I just freaked out. And I was like, so finally he told me what happened. So Yeah, that was a good day.
All right, dude. Line 4. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Is this me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Hi, Shannon.
Yes, Shannon.
So you're also not supposed to flush cigarette butts, because I found that out because my landlord found them in our septic tank, and now I don't get my security deposit back.
Now, there is, I noticed next to cigarette butts, there is an asterisk.
For what?
Of the one place that you are allowed to flush cigarette butts.
Wait, but I have a question about the cigarette butts.
Oh, wait. Yeah, yes. For me, well, stay on with me, caller.
Well, I mean, are you familiar enough to answer this question?
I'm going to try.
Like, you imagine they could maybe clog a pipe system?
No.
But, like, are there dangerous chemicals in there that could affect the water supply?
Oh my God, they purify the water. I don't. If that's the case, can I take a dump in your water cup? You don't think they purify the water?
Yeah, but you don't think that filter, how long does that take to disintegrate?
Oh my God, they're strainers. Seriously, you guys treat this like, I get medicine, but which you're also not supposed to flush. But you realize it doesn't go just straight down one tube right into the water.
You know nothing about straining in a bathroom.
No, the one place that's okay to flush cigarette butts is at a hotel.
Why?
Because
it's not my problem.
If you're fortunate enough to have a window that opens, you're leaning out anyway so that you can smoke in the room. That butt goes out in the glass in the thing, and you have to, where else are you going to put it? They're going to charge you $250. So you have to put it down the toilet, rinse the glass, and all of that goes down the toilet as well. That's the one place where you have to do it. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's John from Rahway.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, I just wanted to make a comment. I'm originally from Monmouth County, and I had to spend some time in the county jail for some questionable behavior, we'll say.
Right.
And in your cell, your toilet, that is your garbage can. It is disgusting. Like, there's no garbage can in your cell, so everybody flushes everything down the toilet. I've seen entire apples get flushed down the toilet. It is insane. Like, I don't even know how some of these things fit, and they're like the super sup ones. So like they have in like the public restrooms, so they're like real powerful.
Right.
And when they get clogged because people flush, like I've like flip flops down there, like it backs up. It'll back up and flood the entire level, and it takes like a day to clean up, and all the inmates have to clean it up. It's disgusting.
I bet.
But yeah, they use that for everything as a garbage can, the toilet in the cell. It's crazy.
I bet top of the foot flood in a prison is nasty. Nasty.
Oh, you have no idea.